First, you're going to take a highlighter and break the case to get the ink. Then squirt 2 drops into each glass filled with even amounts of water. In our case, we filled the glasses 100 millimeters high. You can fill them up however much you'd like, but 100 millimeters is the recommended measurement.
After you finish the first step, you're going to take each glass and swirl the water until the highlighter has been thoroughly mixed in.
You're going to first cut all the flower stems across to make each different flower about the same height. Then cut the stems diagonally so the flowers can easily absorb the highlighter water.
Now, put each flower into a separate glass of highlighter water to let the flowers absorb it. The flowers should be left overnight and longer if needed.
We are going to see how much water the flowers absorbed after 12 hours.
To see how much water the flowers have absorbed, we're going to use a black light.
You can't see much of the glow flowers right now, but once we zoom in, you'll be able to see them better. As you can see here, the daisies had started to absorb the water.
The carnations as well as the daisies have also begun to glow. So far, out of all 4 flowers, the daisies and carnations have absorbed the most of the highlighter water. Compared to the daisies and carnations, the mums and chrysanthemums have not absorbed very much of the highlighter water.
Now we will wait 12 more hours. After 24 hours, the mums and daisies have absorbed the least amount of glow water. Surprisingly, the chrysanthemum absorbed the most amount of highlighter water.
Before we did the experiment, Jayla and I made predictions on which flower would glow the most. I thought the daisies would glow the most, and Jayla thought the chrysanthemum would glow the most. Which it did. Jayla was right.
After the 24 hours, the chrysanthemum absorbed the most, the carnation absorbed the second most, the daisies absorbed the third most, and the mums absorbed little to none of the highlighter water.
Thank you for taking the time to look at our science project.